Hello, everybody, and welcome to Whisper to Scream, October 2019, first edition. My name is Bernard, and I am your host. Tell your priest in your confessional, make it the solution to your quiz. To watch us here on YouTube and Facebook at Coon Tunes Productions, and see us on Instagram at Coon Tunes and number 2. We got a lot to talk about, so let's get started. I first have to say, I keep telling myself it's only a movie. Now, I know most of us have been or have seen the film of Botham Jean's brother embracing the woman who murdered his brother. There have been mixed responses about his gesture of love. He not only hugged her, but he also said he wished she didn't have to go to jail.
And I wasn't gonna ever say this in front of my family or anyone, but I don't even want you to go to jail. I want the best for you.
Well, it looks like he might get his wish because the defense team is appealing the verdict, and in a subsequent trial, Amber Guyger could go free. After all, she seems to have the family's consent. Wow. Be careful what you wish for. Now, if you have been following us here on Whisper to Scream, we brought you a story about a neighbor of Botham Jean named Bunny, who is the person who filmed the footage of Amber Guyger pacing back and forth across the platform. Video we've seen all over the world.
Tonight, this new video posted by a neighbor appears to show...
Now, Bunny did not testify in court. She said she heard a woman screaming, "Let me in, let me in." And then there were shots, and she heard a male voice say, "Why did you do that?" After she reported it to the media, her life became a living hell, for real. Bunny was harassed by local news, harassed by the Dallas Police Department, and the Texas Rangers. She was harassed at her job through phone calls and emails to her and to the company she worked for. Her life was threatened, and eventually the pharmaceutical company she worked for fired her and canceled her industry credentials. She was labeled a cop hater and other such titles. She was treated like she was a criminal. What is mind-blowing is the extent of her harassment. It led to her commercial accounts on Facebook and Instagram to be deleted. How does that happen? How does Facebook get involved? All Bunny wanted to do was to tell the truth of what she heard and saw. Where was Bunny, and why didn't she testify? Why was the witness treated like she was a criminal? Why was her life being threatened? Now, for more on her story, go to our archives, go to the June 2019 first edition. Okay, fast forward to another witness whose life was threatened but decided to testify anyway. The young brother, Joshua Brown, 28 years old, was gunned down just days after testifying against a white policewoman convicted of murdering Botham Jean in his own apartment. Young Mr. Brown did have another violent encounter about a year ago. As he and a friend were leaving a strip club, he was involved in a drive-by shooting. He was wounded, and his friend was killed. And that is all we're hearing on the news today. That's what the news is telling us today. But what they're not telling us is that he was an entrepreneur who managed several successful Airbnbs in Texas, California, and other states. He was a boss with a bright future.
Yeah, when I come out, lock my door. I hear him.
So from in the hallway, you can hear his activities inside this apartment.
Mm-hmm.
Yes? You have to say it out loud. I'm sorry.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, Coach Young?
Yes.
Now, I'm sure most of us are aware of this slaughter by now. What has not been said is that he was shot at least twice. One bullet to his heart and another to his mouth. Now, what do you make of this? It begs the question, was this retaliation? Should all people or all black people fear testifying against a cop? Or at least a cop in Dallas? So here we have a dilemma. Do we spread the word about the details of the shooting and thereby causing communities to keep their mouths shut about what they may know about such a crime? Or do we acknowledge what we have learned and fortify our position on keeping the truth and fighting against lawlessness? Can somebody help me understand what the heck is going on out here? So now we sit and wait for the story to unfold. I'm all ears and heart for this reveal. Hit us up in the comments section here and on Facebook. I keep telling myself, it's only a movie.
As always, be blessed and stay woke.